Hello, welcome to News Roundup, where we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Tosin Toluwaloju. First, our top headlines. President Tinubu directs flags be flown at half-mast over the demise of Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff. Kogi State to establish special economic zone. Victor Osimhen returns as Ekong, Lukman and 20 others invited for Benin and Rwanda's AFCON 2025 qualifier. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has directed that Nigeria's national flags be flown at half-mast for 7 days across the country to mourn the passing of the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja. The late Army Chief, who was appointed by Tinubu on 19 June 2023, was said to have passed away on Tuesday night after a prolonged illness. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, in a statement on Wednesday by his Office Director of Information and Public Relations, Segun Imioyose, said the President expressed regret over Lagbaja's death. The President appreciates the services of Lagbaja to the nation and wishes the family the fortitude to bear the great loss. The Kogi State Government says it has commenced processes leading to the establishment of a special economic zone with the status of a free trade zone to be located in the Ijaw Economic Development Corridor in the state. Governor Ododo, who was on a working visit to the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Export Processing Zones Authority, NEBZA, Dr. Olufemi Ogunyemi, in Abuja on Tuesday, seek the support of the management of NEBZA to make the proposed special economic zone, which was conceived over 10 years ago, a reality. Shamsuddin Sarki has the report.
The governor, who was accompanied on the visit by top officials of the Kogi State Government, said the establishment of a special economic zone in the state is necessary to harness the abundant natural resources and to maximize the economic potential of the state, given its strategic location as a connecting point between the north and the southern part of Nigeria. He noted that Kogi State is endowed with numerous solid mineral resources in commercial quantities, arable land for agricultural production, and top-quality human resources that are waiting to be tapped by the establishment of a special economic zone. The governor stressed that the proposed special economic zone will transform the state into a major hub for economic activities in the country, as well as creating thousands of job opportunities for Nigerians. He assured that all that is required on the part of the state government will be put in place as soon as possible to ensure the realization of the project. On his part, the Managing Director of NEBZA, Dr. Olufemi Ogunyemi, said the authority would support the Kogi State Government by activating processes that would lead to the timely approval, licensing, and other assistance the state may require to secure the establishment of a special economic zone. Dr. Ogunyemi commended Governor Ododo for his handling of infrastructural development, welfare of workers, and security of lives and property in the state. Recall that in line with procedures for the establishment of the proposed special economic zone, the Kogi State Government had earlier allocated 3,000 hectares of land in the Ijaw Economic Development Corridor for the project to be funded by a public-private partnership arrangement.
Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo says his administration will continue to support and deepen partnership with agroclimatic resilience in semi-arid landscapes across to enhance the welfare of people in the state. Governor Dodo gave the assurance when he received the Akresal tax team of the World Bank Group at the Government House in Lokoja. Khadijat Mohammed has the details.
Governor Ododo noted that his administration will continue to support the Akresal team by providing adequate security and other forms of support required, adding that objectives of Akresal are in line with the development agenda of the Kogi State Government.
Our comment is open. We don't need any praise. Tell me any area you feel I can touch my people impactfully. Tell me anywhere I am to improve on. Don't praise me, because 4 or 8 years, as the case may be, if just like tomorrow, I would want to use this short period to destroy myself, destroy the land and the future of my children and the generation yet unborn. I sincerely appreciate you, and let me assure you that on our own part, we will continue to give our support. We will maintain the standards. We will follow the guidelines to make sure that the objective of this project is being achieved. If you look at what we are doing here in Kogi State, our programs and some of our policies align with AgriSA development objectives.
AgriSA tax team leader Joy Agene said the team is in Kogi State to assess ongoing erosion control and land reclamation projects in the state. The AgriSA tax team lead, who commended the governor for his support, disclosed that the AgriSA project will benefit 19 communities and vulnerable persons who are being impacted by adverse climatic conditions, especially in areas of agriculture, job opportunities, water resources, and overall economic improvement of vulnerable people in the state. In his remarks, AgriSA co-tax team lead Chinedu Emmanuel noted that Kogi State has distinguished itself as one of the front runners in the execution of AgriSA projects in the country due to the strong leadership provided by Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo.
Moving on, ahead of the November 16th governorship election in Ondo State, Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has called on members of Igbira community in the state to vote for the All Progressives Congress APC and its candidate Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa to sustain the achievements of the APC government in the state. Governor Ododo, who is the Deputy Chairman of the Election Management and Strategic Committee of the Ondo State Governorship Election Campaign Council, made a call while addressing a mammoth crowd at the APC rally held at the Mobi roundabout in Owo Town. Shamsuddin Sarki has the details.
The governor described Ondo State as a second home for Ibiras and urged the Ibira community to repeat the fate exemplified in the 2020 governorship election, during which the APC recorded overwhelming victory in the state. He assured the people of Ondo State that the APC and its candidate Lucky Ayedatiwa will deliver the desired dividends of democracy to the people of the state by improving physical infrastructure, access to education, healthcare, water and sanitation, agricultural development and security of lives and property across communities in the state, while commending President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the interest shown in revitalizing the Ijaw Steel Complex by the federal government, which he noted is of strategic importance to the people of Kogi State. Governor Ododo reaffirmed the commitment of the APC administration at both national and subnational levels to recognize and reward the people for the confidence reposed in the party. In his response, Governor Ayedatiwa emphasized the importance of unity and peaceful coexistence among ethnic groups residing in Ondo State. He promised to create more opportunities for non-indigenous communities in the state if elected in the November 16th election. On his part, the chairman of the APC in Kogi State, Abdullahi Bello, who was on the entourage of Governor Ododo, commended the unity and cooperation between the Kogi indigents and the people of Ondo State, assuring that the level of understanding will translate into massive votes for the APC and Governor Ayedatiwa in the November governorship election in the state. Earlier, during a courtesy call by Governor Ododo on the Ohinoi of Anebira in Owo, His Royal Highness Adaye Isa Ahmed said he was excited to receive the Kogi State Governor in Owo, assuring that the Ibira community in Owo will vote for the APC candidate Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa in the governorship election. He commended Governor Ayedatiwa for appointing 5 members of the Ibira community into positions of authority in his administration and promised that the people will reciprocate the kind gesture by mobilizing more votes than what was achieved in the last governorship election in the state. The APC rally in Owo was attended by members of the Ibira community from Utose, Omolonge, Utelu, Agopanu, and others from the 6 local government areas in Ondo North Senatorial District and other parts of the state.
The Kogi State government has held a stakeholders' engagement with citizens to ensure their participation in the 2025 budget formulation process. The initiative, according to the state government, is to provide an inclusive approach by engaging directly with stakeholders across the state towards having a budget proposal that meets the needs of the people. Speaking at the event, the State Commissioner for Finance, Budget and Economy Planning, Asiwaju Idris, emphasized that this budgeting approach is in line with the commitment of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo to enhance transparency, accountability, and people-centric governance. He encouraged citizens to continue to engage the government with the budget process, adding that the 2024 budget has reached 75% performance in terms of recurrent and 37% in the capital expenditure. He said the state government plans to introduce a tracking system for key performance indicators to monitor budget performance, which can be used to interact and engage with the government, stressing that the era in which budget preparation is an exclusive preserve of the ministries, departments and agencies is gone.
As a state government, we will continue to reach out to the people to hear their views on our developmental strides and also their contribution towards achieving the feat. In terms of the percentage performance, the 2024 budget has reached 75% performance in terms of the recurrent, and in terms of the capital budget, we are already at 37%, which is the first in the history of the state achieving this feat of budget performance.
Other top government officials who spoke on the development noted that public engagement of this sort is in line with the vision of the state government to reflect the needs of the people and run an inclusive governance by reflecting their yearnings and aspirations of the people in the 2025 budget.
We have built a lot of roads across 3 senatorial districts. As you speak, my technical team are currently on assessment across the 3 senatorial districts for more roads.
I want to state here categorically that rather than encouraging us to go into keke riding, we are looking out for ways where our youth can be equipped with skill. They can go into repairs of keke. They can go into electrical, mechanical aspect of that automobile areas. Just recently, His Excellency approved the training of over 250 youths of our indigents. And as I speak to you, that form is in circulation, and they will commence training any moment from now.
Kogi State Government formed a kind of collaboration with the World Bank to access loan from them. And this thing started when our state leader was in office, Alhaji Yaya Sabelo. But to the glory of God, it was approved in February, and the money was released. And it's a lot of money that have to do with the Gully Stabilization Intervention Project in all the 3 senatorial zones.
Meanwhile, citizens across the state have expressed their expectations from the 2025 budget, with many alighting issues such as infrastructure development, youth and women empowerment, healthcare, housing, education, water and security as key areas that require more attention in the 2025 budget.
Actually, we had several problems, and the most problem that is peculiar to every Ibaji person living is a matter of road infrastructure. Over the years, for over 30-something years of the creation of Ibaji, Kogi State, Ibaji have never had any good road access. And that has impeded the economic development of Ibaji.
Every 2 or 3 years we get affected by the flood in Kogi State. So I'm proposing we build a dam on the Niger side and on the Benue side. This dam in turn can generate our electricity for us, and it can give water to the people around Kogi State.
You see, it is amazing to see that we don't have Uber in Kogi State. So I'm happy that the government is ready to partner with private firms. Please, I want you to see if there is a way you can create the budget to be ready to partner with a private transporter to make sure that there is a Uber business in Kogi State.
Civil society organizations, stakeholders, and other non-state actors believe the 2025 budget should reflect more areas and give priorities to engagement as a crucial step towards strengthening democratic participation. Media practitioners under the auspices of Kogi's Central Media Practitioners Association has commended Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo for his transformative agenda in the state. The president of the group, Ibrahim Issa Amoka, gave the commendation when he led members of the association on a courtesy visit to the office of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Media, Ismaila Issa, in Lokoja. The president noted that the governor's commitment to the welfare of workers, infrastructural development and security in the state is second to none, while appreciating the special advisor for his role at ensuring adequate publicity for government programs and policies. Amoka pledged the commitment of the group to disseminate credible information about the Ododo-led administration and promote unity among the various ethnic groups in the state. The general manager, Radio Nigeria, Prime FM Lokoja, and pioneer member of the group, Adeiza Momojimo, said the state government has performed well, especially in uplifting the welfare of workers and the downtrodden. The Director General, Radio Kogi, Nana Awa Yusuf, expressed appreciation to the governor for appointing her as the first female Director General of the radio station and for the appointment of other members of the group into key positions in its administration, stressing that the media will continue to partner with the government to keep the people of the state informed. In his remarks, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Media, Ismaila Issa, commended the group for the visit and noted that the administration of Governor Ododo since assumption of office has promoted a media agenda built on a bottom-top approach to ensure synergy between local media organizations and those from outside the state. The SA said his office, which is central to the amplification of activities of the Kogi State Governor, would continue to collaborate with the group and similar organizations in the state to ensure the success of the present administration. People from all walks of life gathered in Lokoja, the Kogi State capital, to celebrate the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the Kogi State Social Investment Program Agency, KOSIPA, Ajia Aishat Omade. The report.
In a heartwarming ceremony that attracted top officials of the Kogi State Government, Aishat Omade unveiled a charity organization named My People First Foundation, which she said is dedicated to uplifting lives and fostering positive change within our community and beyond. She explained that the foundation aims to support humanity by empowering people and providing essential amenities to enhance livelihoods starting from our immediate community. She emphasized her commitment to using the foundation as a vehicle for transformative action, touching lives in many ways possible and addressing immediate humanitarian needs in different communities. The event, which also marked the 46th birthday of the KOSIPA DG, attracted dignitaries, friends, and well-wishers who came to show support for our initiative and celebrate our vision for meaningful impact in the society. Guests at the occasion also shared their admiration for our dedication to the cause of humanity and our role as a beacon of hope and empowerment.
Kogi State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, has commended Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo for his unwavering commitment towards infrastructural development across the state. Fanwo made the commendation during the annual celebration of Takete Day in Mopamoro, local government area of Kogi State. The commissioner also appealed to Governor Ododo for more government presence in the community.
The Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, described Takete Day as a celebration of the community's rich cultural heritage, calling on the people of the community to remain united and continue to be honest, industrious and transparent. Meanwhile, the Olude of Takete Day, High Royal Highness Oba Philip Ebilakun, who described the celebration as a symbol of peace and unity, expressed gratitude to community members for their support and cooperation. Also speaking, the president of Takete Day Progressive Union, Engineer Dare Fiki, commended Governor Ododo for appointing one of their illustrious sons as a commissioner, commending him for ongoing rehabilitation of roads to ease movement of people and commodities in the area. The ceremony was attended by government officials, traditional and religious leaders who trooped out in their numbers to show support for this year's celebration of Takete Day.
In a bid to support excellence, Lugard TV has offered an internship opportunity to the best graduating students from the Department of Mass Communication from the Federal University, Lokoja, Khadijat Blessing Mohammed. The Special Advisor on Media to Kogi State Governor Ismaila Issa, who received the FUL Best Graduating Student of Mass Communication at the Government House Media Center in Lokoja on Thursday, noted that the offer is part of the commitment of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo to reward excellence by nurturing young talent and providing them with hands-on experience and enabling environment to grow and succeed as professionals in the media industry. He noted that the Government House Media Center and Lugard TV will not only afford the students invaluable experience, practical media knowledge and exposure to intense media operation, but will also provide the intern an opportunity to work with media professionals who work in and around the Kogi State Government. It disclosed that the offer by Lugard TV aims to bridge the gap between the academia and the media industry by opening doors for future media leaders. It further noted that the internship placement is intended to provide the candidates with a chance to engage in various aspects of journalism, high-quality content creation, and best-in-class media intelligence from which she may choose to specialize in the industry. In her response, Khadijat Blessing Mohammed expressed appreciation for the gesture and promised to justify the opportunity and the course of working at the Government House Media Center as an intern. And moving on to the foreign scene, Donald Trump has won the US presidential election, defeating Kamala Harris in a stunning political comeback in the world. The polarizing Republicans' victory, following one of the most hostile campaigns in modern US history, was all the more remarkable given an unprecedented criminal conviction, a near-miss assassination attempt, and one is from a former chief of staff that he is a fascist. Trump is the first president in more than a century to win a non-consecutive second term. Already 78, Trump is on course to break another record as the oldest ever sitting president during his 4-year term. He will surpass Biden, who is set to step down in January at the age of 82. And moving on to sports, Victor Osimhen has returned to the Super Eagles after he missed the first leg of the AFCON 2025 qualifier against Libya and the reverse fixture that was botched due to the ill-mannered conduct of the North Africans last month. Osimhen missed the Libyan game after injury at Turkish champions Galatasaray, and the 23 list of invited players by coach Augustin Eguavoen and released by the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) and the Napoli player on loan at Galatasaray, along with captain Williams Trust Ekong, Atalanta's Ademola Lookman, and Effort's winger Moses Simon, and 19 other Eagles will seek for 6 points against Benin Republic and Rwanda and the closing rounds of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying campaign this month. Also in the squad are usual players like goalkeepers Stanley Iwabali and Madoka Okoye, and defenders like Calvin Bassey and Bright Osayi Samuel. The midfield has the likes of Frank Oyenka, Fisayo Deli Bashiru, and Al Hassan Yusuf Abdullahi, and with forwards Kelechi Iheanacho, Victor Boniface, and Samuel Chukwueze. Home-based defender Victor Collins of Nasarawa United will join up with the group for the first time, and there is a return for gangling forward Sadiq Umar, who plays for Real Sociedad in Spain. Olaoluwa Aina and Bruno Yemechi are also listed on the defense list, while France-based defender Gabriel Osho will hope to play his first competitive game for Fatherland after his inability to honor a first call-up in the summer due to injury. The Super Eagles will take on the Cheetahs of Benin Republic at the Stade Felix Houphouët-Boigny on November 14th before travelling up to Uyo for the final qualifying game against the Rwanda's Amavubi at the Goswell Apabio Stadium on November 18th. And that's it on News Roundup. Until next week, I'm Tosin Toluwaloju. Thank you for staying with us.